Irish history is fairly miserable. We go from the famine to whoever's nipples had to fall off to not become king. That's true actually, by the way, I'll get to that later. What about the fun stuff? The interesting stuff, and the stuff that's actually worth going and visiting? Funny I should mention that. I want to go over a series of firsts for Ireland. The first town, the first pub, and the first... well, I'm going to save that for later. Well, I'm in the back seat. So we're starting in County Donegal, and we're going to be going straight towards Ballyshannon, Ireland's very first town. But before we do any of that, I'm in desperate need of fuel. Both the car and me, I want a coffee, so let's go! Yum, 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 yum. Ooh. It was around about now where I thought it best to test out some of this Ford Focus's navigation features.
Please say command.
Navigate to Ballyshannon.
I didn't understand that. You can say AM, FM, USB, or navigation. If the phone is connected, you can say call, followed by the name of the contact. For example, call Joe 23.
Navigate.
Navigation. When ready, use the voice button and then say set as destination. Or say change something.
That's taking me to Shannon. No! Change something. Change something. Change something.
What would you like to change?
Town. Ballyshannon.
Please say.
Route confirmed. Please obey.
In 1/10 of a mile, make a slight left turn onto R262.
No. Okay, they've changed that. That's got a bit more dramatic now, that little turn off. So, well, anyway, there you go. I'm already off the road. The navigation's a bit out of date, I will say. I've not updated it. Oh, and the little things come up here. Actually comes up on the dash, like where to go and what to. That's cool. I like that. I'm currently in Lahey, right? This becomes important. I just thought I'd take another look at the navigation very quickly. This is the one, and they told me, right, yeah, you're going to Ballyshannon, County Donegal. If I'm in Lahey, it is now currently 20 to 12, and it's going to be 20 past 3 by the time I get there. Let's go to Ballyshannon. Yeah, a 14-minute drive. So that's Waze 1, Ford Focus talking lady, nil. I've seen a lot of this now in like different like petrol stations and that, where you have Americano and you've got like a strong Americano. But I've never tried a strong Americano, so I'm going to review it. Now, I've never reviewed a drink before, so... Whoa! Oh my god! It's fine. On to Ballyshannon. Folks, this is Inish Samar. Back in 2700 BC, that's before crack, it's said that a Scythian fella named Partholon, something like that, settled here with all of his bucks, and they were the very first people, allegedly, to set foot in Ireland. Now, although kind of a lot of Ireland hasn't been written down, a lot of the historical records that have survived basically say that this was used as a stronghold. So you're located right along the River Erne. So it's a great position for any sort of defensive positions or just monitoring who's coming in and out using the ports here in Ballyshannon. Anyway, as time went on, obviously it changed hands quite a few times. Monks used it at some stage, it was in the hands of Trinity College at one point, and obviously it was used by all the big chieftains. Of course, it being Donegal, the O'Donnells did live here at some stage, like every other nook and cranny in this county. But anyway, the original building has been lost to time. I think the building that's been built there was built back in the 1800s, and it's still standing today. And as I'm sure you can see, it's for sale. So if you fancy moving to Donegal and want your own little island with its own private jetty, and I think a 6-minute from the jetty here to the shopping centre up there, then this is your place to be. But I just think it's amazing. And there's no lines here. I've not heard of American tourists landing here and taking photos of, oh, my great granddaddy probably owned in there. It's just sort of Ireland's quiet beginning. In fact, the only time I even heard about this place was when I was doing research for this video. It's just hard to believe that Ireland, the nation that's known throughout the whole world, started there, in its own little island. I'd really recommend you come and see it, especially if you're Irish. Or if you're, I don't know, an Iraboo, that's what they call them now. Someone who really likes Irish. But there's just something about it that you're just looking at it and going, Ireland came from there, you know? Hello. And this summer dog. I don't know about you, but I could do with a drink. I've got an idea. Let's go to Athlone. Let's talk about something. For a channel called Flat to the Mat, I'm a little bit embarrassed that we haven't spoken about the car yet. So, I'm driving a 2017 Ford Focus. And not just any Ford Focus, it is an ST. This is a 120 brake horsepower machine. It's a 1.5 litre diesel, and it's the cheapest Ford Focus in the country. It cost me a grand total of €10. I am a great negotiator. It's a UK import, so it's pretty much got all the bells and whistles. Okay, I'm going to pump the brakes here very quickly, because as it turned out, I spoke about the car for an hour. So to save you from that, here's some of the highlights. If you pick one of these up, put on a load of weight and jump up and down on the seats, cloth is fine. So bring a pair of gloves to sum up. The seats are uncomfortable. It's like stepping into a fridge, and when you can drive it, the car will blind you. It's a really nice car and I would recommend it. Right. So after some fairly reasonable buyer's advice, I moseyed on down the road. But not before making a bit of an unexpected stop. I'm a man of culture, sort of. I've decided to stop here. I look ridiculous. Kind of classifies it for today's like history video stuff. I'm here at W.B. Yeats's grave. There's a lot of cars here, and they don't look like Americans. They're mostly old grannies, so I think Mass is actually on right now, so I need to just be a little bit respectful. Let's go and look at his grave. Right, so with our culture box now ticked, we've seen Ireland's first island and now Ireland's first dead poet that didn't really die here but was moved here anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of clutching at straws here. Let's just hit the road. Okay, so we're just going through Boyle now, and it's a really nice little spot. Now, I will say, the navigation's gone off, so I've got no idea where I'm going, but you know what, let's just give it a go. Oh my god, there's like even a big tower there. If I had time, I'd stop, but I don't, so I won't. We've arrived. Anyway, we've landed at a car park, which means I have to tussle with the pay and display machines. I had a falling out with one on Oma there last weekend. It took me 20 minutes to pay for parking. If that happens again, I'm going to scream. I'm in Athlone, outside Sean's Bar. Not only the oldest bar in Ireland, but arguably the world. This place was built back in 900 AD by a bloke just along the river here running through Athlone. Loads of kings and all the rest stopped in along here. Then, obviously it changed hands over and over again, which is becoming a running theme. Some guy, he's on the screen right now, I can't remember his name, but he actually made his own coins for people to spend in this bar back in the day, back in the 17th century. So I suppose capitalism's always been about They still try and keep it as traditional as possible in there, right the way down to the sawdust on the floor. People usually say, oh, that's just for dust and for making things easier to clean up. It was usually vomit. I know what you're thinking. That, it's an old MG GT. It's very nice. Don't know who owns it, but it's taxed and insured, so we can say no more about it. People from all over the world come and see this place, and rightly so. It's pretty much what Athlone was founded on, and then Athlone kind of built up around it pretty much. They pull a good pint and it's nice. I'm in the oldest pub in Ireland. There's no way I'm not going to have a Guinness at it, you know? If you're about Athlone, come here, it's good crack. Now, obviously, as I said, people come from all around the shop to visit here, and rightly so. It's lovely and traditional, it's nice, and the staff are lovely, so why wouldn't you? And you're in the heart of Athlone, which technically is also the heart of Ireland. It's right bang in the middle. It's located kind of down along what I would call the shop street of Athlone. It's nice and colourful and it looks nice. And it's right beside Athlone Castle, which is hideous. See, we've done a bit of culture for the day. We've seen where Ireland started. We looked at a dead poet. I've just had a pint. After a night out, there's one place that you need to go to finish your night. I fancy a takeaway. I'll paint you a scene. It's 2006. It's after working hours and all your staff are really hungry. So a few of your chefs decide to whip up a nice meal just to keep them fed as a thank you for working so hard throughout the night. Well, in 2006, the Sunflower Chinese restaurant done just that, and thus an Irish legend was born. The spice bag. Look at this. Whoa! It doesn't smell like a regular spice bag at all. That's pure steam, look at that. Never before have I seen flat chips in a spice bag. For a place, by the way, that made the spice bag, there's nothing about them being the makers of it. €9 for a spice bag. Bit much, but you're in Dublin at the end of the day. All in all, it cost me €12. Because this was the side of curry you put with it. I don't usually have curry with curry sauce, with salt and, or what's this called, the spice bag, but I just thought, well, that's what the people do, and I am a man of the people. It's really, it's nice. It's good stuff. I recommend it. Decent portion too. I would take it out, but my hands are too cold. If you want a spice bag, a proper one, this is where you go. It tastes really different. It's like the difference between getting a frozen pizza in Aldi and going to Italy. And right now, I'm in Rome. Righto. Good luck. Got a bit of chicken there, it was lovely.